many of these organizations under the banner or the banner they fly up front and sounds pretty and sounds good, we must now start to examine their conduct, their practice, and racist behavior, if any, within the group. So we cannot just sit here and say that what he did was not was something to act as if like this, that, and the third. So when we look at all the organizations in which were mentioned in this report, such as the Office of Management and Budgets, or Human Trafficking .gov. Just because the name is the name don't always mean. This is camouflage in many ways. So we have to look at these departments more carefully that were all mentioned in this chat. I'll repeat them again. Human Trafficking .gov, Department of State, reportfraud.gov, Federal Trade Commission, telehealth.gov, Department of Human Services, fineshelters.gov, Department of Housing and Urban Development, and the Physical Data.gov, and the Department of Treasury. We have to start taking a look at these departments and see what needs to be done to clean them up, to make sure that they're working in what they're doing. See, these demon Democrats will say they're doing something good for you and create all these organizations, but in actuality, the organization is not serving 100% of the African American community or even black people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We need to see more. If you're talking about human, then why is there homeless people on the street? Is a good question I need to ask. While you're talking about urban and human development and all this kind of garbage, pretty names that you put out, it doesn't prove shit that you ain't corrupt. You know what I'm saying? You haven't proved that. So Trump's seeing reason there must be something behind his allegations in his investigations. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you mention the CIA. You know what I'm saying? But now we're moving on and we're going to leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? We move on to Greta, whatever her name is, coming in with a report. You know what I'm saying? From the Decider.com, with Hillary Clinton up there looking like a jackass as usual, with Joyce Nutcase ass Bashir, or whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? Defends Hillary Clinton. Joyce Bashir defends Hillary Clinton for rejecting comedian jokes for Trump's debate. Say she didn't want to bomb. Okay. You're looking like a clown if you ask me. Joyce Bashir came to the defense of Hillary Clinton on The View after she was accused of shooting down the so-called somewhat comedian or whoever who wanted to assess with a presidential debate against Trump back in 2016. The documentarians Michael Moore claimed that Hillary Clinton rejected his Just League of Comedy, which he hinted only contributed to her eventual election loss. Who gives a flying crap? That still don't clear her name. You know what I'm saying? We moving on to another one. Now we're looking at, Anita something, I can't see her last name, but Anita seems like a sister, goddess. She said living Torah stone tablets with the Ten Commandments was inscribed hundreds of years after Moses' death. I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow none of their Christianity, but it proves a lot in what she said in more ways than one. Now we see Marjorie Taylor Greene, whom Harman rules will defund Garland's special counsel. You know what I'm saying? They'll be coming from Alila or whatever her name is. You've seen a lot of foreign names with no American names sometimes. You know what I'm saying? GOP Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Chicago, no, of Georgia, you know what I'm saying, say that the newly announced special counsel investigation of former, no, sorry, Marjorie Greene, of the President of the United States, Trumpy Bear, you can keep the former. The President of the United States, let's get it straight, will be defunded after Republicans seize control of the House. Attorney General Mark Garland on Friday appointed veteran federal prosecutor Jack Smith as special counsel to spearhead the criminal investigation of the President of the United States, Trumpy Bear, regarding the classified documents found in Mar-a-Lago. Here go this jackass in Mar-a-Lago home and his activities surrounding the January 6th attack. Here go this jackass. January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. There was no attack on our Garland. It was a planned shit and a schematical move, probably by you and the deep state. Because I never heard Trump say attack the Capitol and burn it down. Green predict the House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy will reinstate a little-known House rule after being voted in as Speaker in January. With Republicans then moved to force the investigation to a grinding halt due to the lack of funds. Home rules, look it up. Harlem rules, look it up. So, look it up. Green tweets on Friday, you know what I'm saying, a GOP leader is going, I see that, GOP leader is going to put it in place. That means no money for Garland, politically weaponized special counsel, don't promise too many jobs. Whoops, defund. That's on the bullshit. And Marjorie T. Greene and Mr. McCarthy needs to do so, and do so rapidly quick, because we need some cleaning up, especially what went on with the people and what we did to them. America will be shocked. Former creepy Hunter Biden Jr. business partner load GOP probe into Hunter creepy Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Former Sino Hawk Holding Chief Tony Bob Bolinski, was partners in the China Link Company with creepy Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? With creepy Joe Biden's family member. You know what I'm saying? Praise Kentucky Republican Congressman James Comer newly launched a probe into the First Family business dealings. Early Thursday, Comer made a point during the press conference to note the probe will be focused on creepy Joe Biden's alleged link to corrupt overseas dealings, but generally weighed the behavior of his surviving son, Hunter creepy Biden, with the House flipping the GOP hands the Republicans, representatives, you know what I'm saying, Badach, or whatever his name, and Bowling Green, you know what I'm saying, will ascend to the chairmanship of the Oversight Committee, replacing Demon Democrat Carolyn Maloney of New York City. During an interview, you know what I'm saying, at Fox News Pirate Awards, Bolinski, a Navy veteran, said the best news is that America will no longer have to take my word for it in terms of allegations creepy Joe Biden and Joe Biden himself, the not case, you know what I'm saying, were in overseas cahoots on multiple occasions. Probably they trumped up the Ukraine war, if you ask me. Hunter Creepy Joe Biden Jr., in his own words, have said he is putting his entire family legacy on the line to do business with the Chinese Communist Party via CFC, energy so-called big ass conglomerate. Bolinsky said. He said that in his own words, in numerous text messages and other things, I have been provided both to the FBI and other whistleblowers, so don't take my word for it. The good news is Congressman Comer and Congressman Jim Jordan have troves of documents that will corroborate all this. But 100,000% Creepy Joe Biden, the big guy, Bolinsky, you know what I'm saying, reference stems from a correspondence involving Creepy Hunter Joe Biden Jr., where 10% of the Chinese business dealing will be held by H for the big guy. Critics have long contended H is Hunter Biden Creepy Jr. North Kid South. The big guy is, you know who, Mr. Creepy Joe Biden himself. We're moving on from that because people should rise enough to look into it and watch to see where this scheme going back and forth and so forth. And we see now